Hi guys. In this chapter, you're going to learn how to set up a cloud server from scratch. This topic could be a little bit confusing. So just stick to the course. There are a lot of information out there on the internet about servers and Linux, but just focus on what we have, and I guarantee you're gonna learn these things in the fastest amount of time. So what you're going to be able to do after the end of this chapter is you're going to know how to set up a cloud server from scratch, how to install Apache, Nginx, web servers, PHP, MySQL, different packages to get your server up and running. You will also know how to set up your web servers to handle multiple domains. You're also going to learn how to set up an SVN repository or Git repository, or check out the codes to your live server. You're going to learn all these things about setting up a cloud server, and you're going to learn some basic server management skills. We're in this course, in this chapter, we're just gonna focus on one specific versions of Linux. So different versions of Linux have different command prompts that you would type, but the idea is basically the same. But it's really confusing because they're for different versions of Linux, like Ubuntu, CentOS, and others. You have to type in different things to do the same task. So we just focus on one version of Linux, and that's what we do. So go through the tutorials. SliceHost, in our opinion, has the best tutorials on how to do a lot of these steps. And then later we created some videos so that you can see how you can install Nginx, which is a very cool event-driven, event-based web server. We introduce you to PHP 5 FPM, which is like an accelerator that will make your PHP be processed much faster, and Varnish and some other really cool things. So this, I think, just take your time. This may take you anywhere from 10 to 12 hours to finally feel comfortable. Now, the cool thing with the cloud server is you can set it up, and if you screwed up, you can just delete that instance or that server in the cloud, and you can start from beginning. So in our tutorial, we go through Rackspace. It's really easy to set up. You will need a credit card to open up an account, but you only pay for the amount of time that your server is up. So as you're testing, and just get the smallest memory, and it's not going to cost you very much, but it's going to give you the practice that you need. Just make sure at the end of after you set up the server, that you delete the server that you created. Otherwise, it's just gonna incur more costs, and you may be surprised with a large bill. But even if you have it up and running, the smallest one probably cost you 10 or 15 bucks, so it's not really that big of a deal. But practice, the best way to learn again is by practicing. So go through the tutorials and enjoy the process.